Hey guys, it's Brittany. So this is going to be my first Friday FAQ video. I had posted on my Facebook and Instagram, if you guys are friends with me or follow me on there, that I was going to be doing these videos every Friday. Whatever questions you guys have for me, things you're wondering, anything like that, I would just do a video and answer your guys' questions. I did get a few questions. I'm going to look at my phone because they're on here. Let's see. So one of the questions that I have was, do you plan on having more kids? Right now, we do not plan on having more kids. Before I got pregnant with Braden, and even before Dominic, I wanted 4 kids. I wanted 2 boys and 2 girls if I could have it my way. But after these 2 boys, I think I'm done. This pregnancy has been really rough on me. I've been sick. I've been uncomfortable. And I just don't want more kids. I'm really satisfied with what I have right now. And so for now, me and my husband have talked, and we're perfectly fine with 2 kids. We're satisfied. It's all we want, but we're still young. We could change our mind in 10 years. Who knows? So for right now, no, I'm not going to have more kids. What does my husband do work-wise? My husband works at Reno Orthopedic Clinic. It's the same place that I used to work before I became a stay-at-home mom. He does registration there. So if you've ever broken a bone or anything and you've been there, you've probably met my husband. Did you breastfeed Braden? With Braden, I talked about it in my things we're doing differently video. We had a really hard time breastfeeding. I was so uneducated. I thought that you just have your baby, put them on the breast, and they start feeding. And that's not what happens at all, but that's what I expected. So when that didn't happen, I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, he's not eating, he's not feeding. What am I doing wrong? So I stressed myself out, I stressed him out, and I think that was part of our problem. And I also had no help from the nurses there. I kept calling them saying, he's not eating. Can you give me a bottle if you're not going to help me? And all they kept saying was, well, I think you should keep trying. I think you should keep trying. Well, he's not latching. What do you want me to do? So we had little to no help at the hospital. I was very uneducated. So when we got home from the hospital, I decided I would pump. So I did pump for about a month until I went back to school. And then after that, I just didn't keep up with it. My milk supply dried up. So we switched to formula after maybe like a month and a half, 2 months. And my first birth story, I will actually make a separate video about that just because I feel like it's a little bit longer of a question. So I don't know if I really, I'll just make a separate video about that because it's seriously just, it's such a long topic. It could just be talked about on its own. And I actually had 2 posts on here with questions. So let me just look here. Let's see. What was one of your biggest challenges taking care of your baby boy while being pregnant? I would have to say there's a few different challenges. Right now it's hard because I'm so tired and trying to keep up with him and trying to keep him entertained. I'm exhausted. And I'm physically tired. I'm mentally tired. Like I'm just tired. So trying to keep up with him has been pretty difficult. I've been trying my best. He's 3, so he's so full of energy. He just wants to go, 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 go. And I'm like, can we just sit down for 5 minutes? So that's been difficult. Another thing that was difficult for me in the beginning is when I was so sick. It is so hard to be nauseous and throwing up and want to do anything. And I'm lucky that I have my husband here that can help me, but he was always pushing me, like, don't just sit in bed and lay down all day. Like, you need to do something. You can't just lay there all day. And I'm so thankful for my husband for that because if he didn't push me, I would have just laid in bed all day. I felt terrible. I was constantly throwing up, and he was there to give me that extra push so that I wasn't just laying there. There were times that I would take a nap and just lay down, and he would take Braden, and if I wasn't feeling good, I could just rest. But he was always there to say, no, you're not going to lay here and do nothing with your life. Get up, do something. And I'm so thankful for that because I don't want to just lay there. So that was very hard when you're sick and throwing up. It just sucks to have to get up and do stuff. So those are all the questions that I had for this video. I'll do one every week. So if there's anything you guys want to know, I'll talk about it. If I'm not comfortable, obviously I won't. But if there's anything you guys want to know, go ahead and leave them below on my Facebook page, Instagram, whatever you want. And every Friday I'll do these little FAQ videos. So bye guys.